Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dark Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito exclusive edition based on the character from the Japanese manga and anime series Dragon Ball Super. And this set is manufactured by Bandai Tamashii Nation. As you see, the set is still enclosed in its transport box. So now we'll begin by first taking it out of the box here. Here we have the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito. So, as you see, the case of this set is mostly in black and the primary color of the character. It contains, just as with all exclusive edition of the Tamashii Nation products. Now let's take a moment and check out what the package show us before opening the figure. So as always, we can see through several different face pieces and different interchangeable hand pieces, and there's a energy chi blast effect on the corner here. So as with all SH Figuarts, the back of the case shows how give us clue on the articulation of the figure. And here's the special tray from this set. This set comes with the blue chi aura effect. So collecting this figure can help not only the display of this Vegito figures in this set, but also for pretty much any Dragon Ball figures or any SH Figuarts that can use the blue aura effect. Now let's get the figure out of the case. So we have a few layers of items here, so actually not just 2 layers. And this is the blue chi aura effect parts. And here we have the Vegito figures and its accessories. And if you look closer, it looks like the hands are specially colored, so it's slightly refractive, so it's like kind of like glowing on the light in blue. So that's pretty much to live out the trade that most even exclusive SS Figuarts are like specially even color edition. And in Vegito's case here, again, it's the closing piece and the glove piece is like they all are reflecting shades of blue, metallic blue, so it's all kind of glowing. And now let's get the figure out of the case. In order to open up this layer to release the figure, you want to do it carefully, because if you pull it out too hard, you can set all the small pieces in the set like flying. Figure, like all SH Figuarts, comes with some plastic covering, so you have to remove them. And here we go. We have the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or otherwise known as Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. In the anime, he actually gave himself the name Vegito Blue, although I doubt any fans really like to call it that. And well, nice. The figure's got pretty good basic balance. It can stand without me doing much of anything to it. Now, even if this figure can stand well on its own, in order to utilize its posability to its maximum potential, it's best to get this figure along with a stand that's compatible, so that you can put on all various kind of poses, like some kind of flying attack move, or even for kicking pose, which obviously cannot stand on its own with one leg. So, and now let's take a moment to explore its articulation. Oh, you can look left and right easily, and can look up as well. And the neck has some joints to allow articulation, so it can look down. The sleeves part is not wholly attached to the shoulder part, so it allows the shoulder some articulation. The bicep muscle has the rotational points as well. So does its elbow and hand. And the torso is also articulated, so it can has some range to go left and right and up, which helps with like maybe a flying move, as well as looking up and looking down if you want to pull it down. Now with its legs, again, wide range of motion here. Around its hip, you can also rotate a bit. You can do a kicking pose, pulling the leg up and down like that. And this is a pose you would have to use a display stand to set up the figure. Yeah, although you can work out the balance issue, but yeah, in order to kick, you have to have something that can hold it steady. And its knee has double joint. also articulated, which helps with how it can balance itself with the various standing pose. And the feet can bend as with the OSH Figuarts so that it can like stand on its toes. And again, back to its legs for a second. You can also kind of rotate outward, inward, so this way you can have like it helps with its standing poses. Again, depending on what angle you want to set its legs to for standing. And yeah, you can. So sometimes can be balancing issue, but it's very easy to work out the kinks. Let's go back to the case for a moment here. So instead of having the instruction manual printed on a sheet, it's printed on the back of the case cover here. So you can take a closer look. It shows like how the pieces can work in the figure, each interchangeable pieces and the face pieces and different hands. And as with all SH Figuarts, to apply different hands on, all you have to do is detach the fists and just put different hands on. Although sometimes this joint can be a little unsteady, so you kind of have to be careful when you pull them out and put them back on. And, similarly, you just have to pull the first hair pieces out and then pull out the face piece and then put the different faces on. So now we'll explore how the figure look with the different facial expression. So here, this is the first alternate face we have. This is like him looking down a little angle to the left. So usually when you put on a pose, you have to have him looking this way, a little to the right. Unlike most other alternate face pieces, this one already had the front hair piece on, so when you remove this one, you don't have to attach it back on here as it's already there. So these, that's how. So basically, it's when you making a pose when it's down on this angle with his torso turned this way, kind of thing. And you can also put on different hands, like he's kind of gonna throw a punch from this side. The next two faces, you do have to attach the hair piece on. Here we go, and again, it's with him looking from the side angle. So, and this one with his teeth clenched, it's like baring his teeth is like more aggressive and probably more fitting for this punching pose. With this last face piece, it's him like basically doing the battle cry kind of expression in the middle of the battle. So again, this one you have to attach the hair piece on. And with this, you can, again, it's more fitting for the power up kind of pose. Again, just have to work out the balance with this figure. And of course, if you can, there's always the display stand. Now I have him just standing straight to make the power up or battle cry pose. But if you want to do it with his head up and torso bent back a bit, so it's like he's crying upward, then you will need the stand to maintain its balance so it can remain standing like that. With the power up or battle cry pose, it's also good to utilize the blue chi aura effect parts. So let's get it out. As you see, the chi aura is composed of 3 separate parts. The first, the main aura in the back itself, and it's got good balance. It can stand on its own. And 2 smaller pieces to be put on left and right on the side here. So now you can just put the figure in the middle here. And now with just some good adjustment where you'll have the figure looking like it's emulating strong chi, power of chi here. You'll look good from almost any angle you want to look at it, although obviously not from the back. That's the one limitation of the chi aura effect. It's not really see-through, so if you look from the back, you're not gonna see the figure. See, you can't see through it. Now let's spend a few moments to check how these interchangeable hands look with the figure. Now we have a two fingers out hand that you can use them to perform an instant transmission pose. And with this hand, you can make him put on a hand chopping pose. With an open hand, this is him getting ready to deliver a powerful punch. In order to apply the charging chi energy blast effect part, you have to use a special right hand, which you see this hole on the hand. You have to attach it to the hand. And then attach this whole part to the right arm. And here we have him charging up his final Kamehameha wave attack pose. course, you can also set up the chi aura to make it look even more powerful. And finally, we have the hand parts that enable him to put on the pose of firing the final Kamehameha wave pose. Now that's all the main feature in this figure, and based on everything shown in this video, I would say like all Dragon Ball SH Figuarts, this one is worth collecting for all Dragon Ball fans. However, because of its event exclusive status, it's not easy to get, so you have to wait on what if it's worth the trouble trying to acquire it. And also, this is actually the second version, or if not the third, of the Vegito that's created in the SH Figuart line. This was the first one, and based on the Dragon Ball Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. And the difference between the two is that this one, there's no metallic shimmering in its paint job. So again, the event exclusive version is also has special coloring, and more importantly, it came with the chi aura effect. So once again, you have to decide if those traits are good enough for you to either recollect the figure or collect it for first time. Another thing that's different from this set than these original version is that in this one, see in here, there's that yellow chi energy blade effect. That's also a signature trait in Vegito. And apparently in the original set it is included, however it's not included in this set, so basically it's a trade-off. You get the chi aura effect, but you don't get the chi blade. So again, if that's worth the trade, you have to consider. Although, or is this difference enough for you to want to collect both versions? And I would say it's probably good because, again, with the metallic coloring, this figure has awesome appearance. So if you love to make fancy displays, this tray should definitely be a priority. Of course, that may not be the case with all collector, but overall, it is still a very awesome figure. This wraps up my review for this figure. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, please post them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my ability, and please check out other videos in my channel. Thanks.